Boss Talk.
Subscribe to our Patreon. Listen to our bonus podcast called Boss Talk, where we give you gems, jokes, and our personal stories.
And we got a wider range of topics such as gratitude,
spiritual alignment,
mastering your energy,
and resistance,
and many, many more.
So subscribe, become a Patreon, and become a boss. You're...
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
It is what it is. Look at this shit, man. That shit poop. They gonna be thirsty as hell.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Oh, man. Come
Oh
on, man.
man. That shit is funny when we was laughing at old boy. I'm sorry. That shit is hilarious.
What's that, KT?
No, when we was laughing at about that date. When we was laughing at the fan about the
yeah.
And I just heard the clip from it.
Damn, man.
Oh, man. Welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I am your host, Rome Green Jr. We're excited to be back in the building with you. I got Cam with me.
I had a terrible sleep last night.
I got Emmanuel with me.
Mine was pretty good.
Yeah, mine was solid. Why was yours terrible?
So Rome already knows this story, so this is really for Emmanuel and the fans, but I'm going to tell you. So yesterday, a friend of ours, who will remain nameless, I'll tell you after, left me a voice note asking me a random Trick Daddy question because I'm from Miami.
Yep.
So I answered it, and then I was FaceTime because they didn't like my answer. It was her and her sister.
What was your answer?
That'll just extend it. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's a story. So we're talking, in the midst of talking about this, she say all the best rappers come from New York. Like all up north, Right. I was like, well, let me throw a wrench in there right quick. It's around 10-something. I was like, what about Andre 3000? That's, it's one of the best rappers of all time to me. He's from the South. And she was like, yeah, I like, especially lyrically. And then she said, but I like, he not better than DMX. I was like, well, I like subjective. Like, if you just talking about songs, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
I'm talking about lyrically. Like, because you said best rappers. I'm thinking we talking about lyrically. So I said, lyrically, he is. She like, nah. I said, wait, hold on. What? She like, nah, DMX a better lyrical rapper than Andre 3000. I said, I love DMX. Huge fan.
Yeah.
And I said, nah.
Immaculate cap.
I said, no, he's not. No, he's not.
That's wild.
So we go. That's not the wild part.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we go and we debating, and then she says, we're talking about different. I'm like, I got to name Jay-Z. He the GOAT. He did it the best and took it the furthest. She like, what? Jay-Z's trash. Her and her sister say Jay-Z's trash. I'm like, all right, hold on. I said, what? They said Jay-Z's trash.
Why'd you say what? You should just hung up.
Hold on. Let me get there. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like lyrically, Jay-Z is one of the best rappers of all time. And she's like, no, it's trash. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, who you think best? She like, Ja Rule's a better rapper. I hung up.
Okay, that note, that was the perfect time to hang up.
I kid you not, I hung up.
He calls me.
Wait, hold on. She calls me right back. She said, that was disrespectful. I said, what you said was disrespectful. I said, wait, hold on. You trolling me, right? Cause like you're not serious that he's a better rapper.
Yeah.
I like I like Ja Rule music, but as a rapper, no. They're like, yeah, Jay-Z's trash. Ja Rule's a better rapper. I said, no, I'm done. I'm done because I'm getting upset. Like, I'm out of here. I like, no circle will that hold up. No. So I hung up. So now I'm going to bed. I'm tossing and turning because I'm like, my blood pressure's up. I'm like, I'm so mad. I don't know why I'm mad. Like, that was, I call Rome. It's dark in this room. I FaceTime. I'm like, hey, call such and such and make sure I ain't tripping based on what I heard and what they were saying. Make sure they wasn't playing with me. He called them. I'm in my room. I hear him yelling.
I'm yelling
from my room.
I'm mad.
I get out of my bed, open my door, go to his room, knock. He said, yeah. I open. He in there arguing with them. So I come in there, I'm arguing with them. And I can't remember what they said, but I hung up again on his phone and I walked off.
You hung up on his phone.
On his phone. And then
she called me back. That was rude. I said, no, y'all deserve this.
Like, y'all deserve, no. And then
this
morning I woke up. I'm like, why am I still upset? Like, I'm bothered by this. I tell you something, I'm still upset at you for what you said.
I think you're bothered because in communication, there's a thing where people, two people can agree to disagree, but you have to understand. This is she's displaying pure ignorance.
Yes.
It's a blatant ignorance, and think because we know she's smarter than this.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
If you were, let's put the shoe on the other foot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If you believe that Ja Rule was better than Jay-Z, what would be your arguments?
Look, subjective. We just talking about like the music of it. 'Cause I kept telling her you must be listening to melody.
Yeah,
because it
melody
can't
or
be
something.
lyrics that you saying that's what I was arguing. Because we was talking about best rappers. I'm like, all right, we must be talking lyrically.
Because I'm a fan of.
Yeah, so when she started naming her stuff, I'm like, are we talking about melody? Because then that's just an opinion. Then okay, you could like Ja Rule better than Jay-Z based on, you're a girl, you like his songs and the singing and all that.
Because I'm a fan of 21. But if somebody come to me and be like, well, T.I. is better lyrically than 21, I'm be like, okay, that makes sense. But I'm still a fan of 21.
You may like 21 better.
So that's what I'm saying. The argument started kind of at the wrong place, because when she said he's the better rapper, in your head you said lyrics.
Like
but that's why I clarified it. I clarified. I said, are you talking about like melody and song? She's like, no, he's just the better overall rapper. I said, no, because now we got throwing lyrics, and he's still not. No,
how about overall hits? Like Jay-Z has way.
She
more
said,
hits.
name a good lyric Jay-Z ever spit. She told me that.
Did you pull out the book?
I said,
got the book
wait, hold
on,
on.
book
I
of
said,
lyrics.
did you not listen to Reasonable Doubt? She said it was trash. I said, no.
Yeah,
no, I'm not doing this.
You can't argue
I'm
with people
not
like that.
doing this.
You can't argue with people.
Listen,
not doing
you know
this.
what? I used to clown the Ja Rule thing for a while, but I think it's kind of gotten old now. Even though he kind of like he did the little sketch comedy of him selling whatever, like gyros, whatever.
Yeah.
But I just can't think of one argument that you could say that he's better than Jay-Z.
No.
He doesn't have the amount of hits. He doesn't have the better lyrics. He doesn't have, the lasting power.
The business moniker, like the.
He doesn't. He hasn't been on Top Dog.
Yeah, oh, never mind.
He has. Jay-Z has better remixes. But Jay-Z's hopped on better.
Look, this was her. She said Jay-Z
Better collabs.
this bites. This bit Biggie. This bites Biggie. I said Ja Rule bit Tupac's whole style.
Yeah,
with the shirt off, with the bandana, bald head. Like what? What you saying to me?
Yeah.
I just had to get that off my chest.
It was just bad. None of that. None of it made sense. And like, I knew I was upset because Cam heard me yell. Like, he heard me yelling. I was like, I shouldn't be yelling. I'm yelling. Yeah. I'm in my bed, and I was sleepy before she woke me up.
I was
immediately.
sleepy.
Damn, dog.
But that also brings us. So me and Cam riding. In
Can you imagine if that's what Meg Thee Stallion said to
Tory Lanez?
Tory Lanez right before?
She like Ja Rule better than you.
What?
Get out my car! I ain't getting out. Let you shoot me. But that's not fun. Honestly, that's not even a funny situation. Like,
It's not funny at all.
Why you
Just
shooting
for the sake
this
of being
girl?
comedian, I'm trying. But honestly,
like,
I
why
was
you
talking.
shooting
I was
her?
talking. I was talking to my girl and saying how like people not taking this as a serious
that's a
situation.
serious.
Like if any domestic dispute out there,
Yeah.
a man shooting a woman
that's bad.
is nothing to play with. Like this
Nothing to
nigga,
play with.
he better not come back to
And
America.
we don't know if he was trying to shoot her, and it just happened to hit her foot, or he
Yeah.
was aiming for the foot. So you just shooting somebody. That's some serious shit.
Like first, just pulling a gun on a woman.
How
first
mad
of
you
all,
gotta
it's
be?
just like what?
Yeah,
What are
I
you
can't
doing?
get that mad.
It's not that.
Like you overcompensating.
Like,
Yeah.
granted,
So
in
it's
this
like-
situation, I was thinking to myself, if we were dating, I'd be thinking about breaking up right now based on these statements.
I just don't.
I'm like, I got. Wait, what?
Oh no, you dumb. You dumb, baby.
Yeah, you dumb.
you dumb. You got a lot of growing to do.
This is opinion.
You should go listen to Hard Knock Life, baby, because I ain't dealing with this right now. This is a Hard Knock Life.
I'm about
for
to
me.
break up with you and start big pimping because I ain't got time for
I
this.
don't want to hear this shit. You storm off, walk into the room, slam the door. You.
Like, this man, Andre 3000, on one of his first CDs said, my oral illustration be like clitoral stimulation to the female gender. Just that line alone.
Yeah, I mean,
you talking, he ain't got, come on,
Speaking
man.
truth. That's
Come
how
on
it be
now,
for
dog.
me.
Yeah, I mean, he said,
All
got
right,
it.
now, hold on now.
What-
Reel that
what-
back in.
what you mean reel it back in?
You thought we was doing it. Catch that.
You don't know my sex game.
Reel that back in.
You don't know my sex
reel
game.
that
Don't
mar-
be judging my
Reel
my
that fish.
stroke
Reel
game.
that fish.
My
in.
oracle-
Reel that
oracle
bait in, because
stimulation.
the fish ain't biting.
The fish ain't
The
biting.
fish ain't biting. Reel that bait in.
You know what? could talk to the hand because the hand knows. The hand knows. Get the fuck off my hand.
Let me talk to it.
Talk to it.
Let me talk.
Like, nigga,
We got
Really back on,
we got more DMX stuff.
Get your dad hand back.
Your dad
Get your dad body hand in the back.
hand.
But yeah, man. I don't know how. where we
DMX
at?
versus Snoop.
Yo.
That happened. That battle happened.
Now,
I had to go rewatch it.
Yeah, I watched only clips to be
Yeah.
honest with you, and it seemed like Snoop kind of.
when they announced this, I said, "What?"
Yeah.
It just seemed like this ain't the battle you would want to see. It didn't even make sense because Snoop Dogg been doing it so long, got so many hits. DMX went through his troubles in life.
But he's been doing this so long too. What you doing?
Not as long, but I'm saying, DMX went through all the rehab and jail.
Right,
so I'm
right,
saying
but I'm just
Snoop has
saying,
just
like-
been like coasting from the 90s until now,
Yeah, he
still
been
just
coasting from that.
releasing music and releasing
But
hits.
I just disagree.
So
Like
I was just thinking that he would have way more songs, a bigger catalog than him,
Yeah,
and
but
then
the,
he
the
does.
amount of songs don't matter. All you need is 20. That's the thing.
Yeah,
but
so
look,
DMX has 20.
let me say this too, but Snoop goes across all genres. You know what I'm saying? He be doing pop stuff, so it's like those type hits he can pull out the
Well,
bag.
did they ever announce? It's pretty much all your bag, right? All,
Yeah,
like,
anything
everything
you
you've ever
want.
done,
Yeah,
right?
anything
It's no,
features.
It's not just
anything.
hip hop enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let me tell you this: that battle was incredible.
That was a great battle.
Yeah.
I watched the
I saw
whole
the
thing.
clips
It
of
was
these things.
so entertaining.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Niggas was performing.
And
That shit was.
this nigga Snoop Dogg, he got it.
He got hits?
Hits.
He got
but not
hits,
only
man.
that, this nigga is so goddamn smooth.
Yeah, he's
man.
smooth.
Like the way he
He's smooth.
and he funny. He could get up, dancing. But even at the end, they dropped a Brick House beat, and they just started freestyling.
Yeah.
This nigga Snoop was ripping that shit.
Yeah, he
I'm
was
talking about
right.
really freestyling.
One of the greatest moments of my life is when Mike was DJing at this Kevin Hart party.
Yeah.
And Snoop Dogg came to the party. I was like, oh shit, that's Snoop Dogg. And I guess Mike was starting to tear it down. Like he started playing. Tear it down sound old as fuck.
Yeah, that shit sound
That sound like some DJ Slice. be
Yeah,
saying.
that's like
We in here about to tear it down, y'all. 1976. But so Mike was in there tearing it down. and he played some mix that I saw from a distance. Like Snoop was in the booth with a bunch of people, and I saw him look around and get up. He started bouncing to it. And then he started walking over to Mike's DJ booth, and he said he told him he was like he loved that. He started dapping him up and shit. I was like, hey. And then I just turned around, dap me up too, Snoop. Dapped him up.
You know
He
what's
was
even
like,
funny about
he was
that?
like, that's my shit, cuz. Well, he just mixed that. Like he said something to me. But I was just so happy. He's a ball. Like he has a certain type of energy.
Yeah.
That's just it is smooth. It's cool. Like he is that persona of just like a swaggy.
He went from
cool-ass
homie to
person.
hippie.
Homie to
Yeah,
hippie.
hippie.
And he kept his swag all the way through.
And what's even funnier about that, I dapped him up after you.
Oh, I know you did, wrong.
I'm gonna catch a dap. Yeah, what's up?
You and Chad sketch
I'm
y'all
surprised I didn't
daps.
catch a picture right quick.
You and Chad sketch y'all
I'm
daps.
gonna
boy.
catch my dap.
That
But you speaking about my dad though, reminded me that the other day he texted me.
Yeah.
First he texted me a picture. I showed Cam. I was like, what is he doing? I'm not sure what he got going on. Was he going through? But he just randomly texted me this picture.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna put it on the thing for y'all, but it's just he in his beater. He got these gray chest hairs, and he's staring, and he got this fat ass Bluetooth in his ear, and I'm just like, yo, what's this?
That is you,
And I said,
my nigga.
I said, take
That's what I
that.
said. It looked just like.
Look, I said, take that Bluetooth out your ear. He said, I already did. And then he texted me, hey, Stevie Jr., your brother says he has drip. What does that mean? And then texted me a picture of my little brothers. Like, no, they look so Ethiopian. But he texted me a picture of my little brothers. And I'm
Hold on. He said they had. Your brother said.
He said your brother keeps saying he has drip. What does that mean?
And let me see the picture.
And he just I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta tell your brothers, man. That drip ain't there quite yet.
So then I said, he has finesse, coolness, a swagger about him. He said, oh, need to send me this tight. I said,
and that's a. What?
I said, who that's?
Who is that?
I asked him. I said, what Best Buy tech person is this?
Are you gonna show these?
Yeah, I'm gonna show.
Yeah,
these
you gotta
pictures.
put these up.
I was like, what Best Buy tech nigga is this? Because that's not you.
With this Indian hair?
And
what is that?
I said, you don't even, I said, you bald in the middle. That don't even make sense.
He looked like he likes to say pumpernickel.
But I was like, I guess
DJ
my dad, he trying to stay with the times. I ain't mad at it, but I said, first and foremost, you got to eliminate the Bluetooth out the ear.
Yeah, you got to take the Bluetooth
because Bluetooth
out.
ages you 15 years.
Immediately. And it kind of tells you, like, you stuck.
Yeah, you stuck.
You are where you are. You didn't leave 2005. You said, fuck it. This is it right here. This is my life.
If you got a Bluetooth, you old.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Where do you find those?
He hit 2005 in technology and said, I'm good from here on out.
I think he just like going like this. Hello.
He said, "This is it." He said, "I'm good. It ain't gonna get no better."
No. He said, for me, this is as good as it gets.
And I don't know if I should shame
2005.
I don't know if I should shame him for liking what he liked, but it just you don't need that Bluetooth.
As I got older, I understand. Everybody like their older shit.
Yeah.
I can't stop listening to Biggie records.
Okay.
All right, I will never stop.
That's different. That's different.
No, because as we get older, my kids eventually or whoever, like the younger people, gonna be like, "Why you listening to that old shit all the time?"
No, because they gotta grow, and then they gonna call you back like, "You was right. That's just good."
I mean,
if they smart enough,
if you put them on,
we don't know what the future.
Technology is different from music. You know, music can last.
If you're listening to this right now and you are our age or older or even younger, and you have a Bluetooth in right now, throw it away. Yeah, that's it. Just toss the Bluetooth because it's aging you 15 years.
Yeah.
15 plus.
If you got Bluetooth, you got an MP3 player in your pocket.
Look, if you underage and want to get in 21 Up Club, put on Bluetooth.
Put on Bluetooth.
They'll let you in. They're like, hey, he of age.
If you want some liquor,
put on Bluetooth. They ain't carding you.
Look, he gonna walk in there without the Bluetooth.
They go, sir, can I see your? Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
You're of age.
Take that case of liquor.
Well, I want to say about DMX though, the whole time during the battle, when I was looking at him, he looked like a guidance counselor that just got out of jail.
Right.
He looked like he was there.
Yeah.
His body shape, he had guidance counselor body.
That's how you know he off the drugs though. I was happy to see that.
Yeah, no, it was good. Yeah,
he put on some weight because
I
mean, listen, I thought it made sense. They both are legendary rappers.
Yeah, for sure.
They both East Coast, West Coast, different areas. Snoop might have been around a bit longer, but it's still 90s great rappers. And then they both dog.
Yeah, they both dog.
Snoop Dogg and DMX always went, barking and shit. He always barking on the track, man.
Which led us to this. Me and Cam are riding to Target. I think we was going.
I got the lyrics up to read.
Yeah. We was going to Sprouts, and we put on What These Bitches Want from a Nigga. First off, let's go ahead and say one of the most unlikely pairs that made a phenomenal song.
Phenomenal
song. Unlikely pair.
That song right there is basically, for those who don't know, is DMX featuring Cisco. What These Bitches Want from a Nigga. It's the tale of a man who's had things taken from him, and he's in the system trying to fight back against these women.
Brenda, Letitia,
it is all of them. And I will
one of the most iconic rap verses of all time. I was going
to say that.
He just named names, which is incredible.
When we name top 10 rap verses of all time, I have to put that in there. I gotta put that in there.
Who won that round? Did DMX play that?
I forgot what DMX. No, because Snoop followed with something great too. Right. I was like, damn. I think he may have followed with Beautiful.
Ooh.
Okay.
But
What These Bitches Want,
man,
Beautiful.
I love both of them songs.
I love both of those songs too, but What Bitches Want, I think is more classic.
Now, this is what we're going to talk about. We get
Beautiful is a bigger hit. No.
For sure.
We get to the third verse. And I want Cam to read out Cisco's last part of this song.
It's a bridge.
It's one of the funniest parts. It's the bridge of the song. It's one of the funniest things.
Now that I got him up, I'm going to just read the whole bridge.
Okay.
It's short. He says, X, let me talk to him for a minute.
And when he comes on, he said, let me talk to him for a minute.
He said, oh, I know it's so hard to be a victim of my reality.
Yeah.
Heard you calling me names, said I was trife. One thing you got to know, I'm going to be a nigga for life. Yeah!
Yo,
that's the funniest part.
We laughed so hard in the car because this nigga screamed after he said, one thing you got to know, I'm going to be a nigga for life.
Yeah! He screams, yeah. He says, I'm going to be a nigga for life and screams, yeah. But look, I just know he said trife. he was trying to rhyme something for life. He
Yeah.
knew he wanted to say, I'm going to be a nigga for life.
yeah.
So what rhymes with life? He like,
Strife.
he like,
strife.
wife, strife, trife. All right.
You know, that brought up a moment that how that had a profound moment in my life because I remember that song and say nigga for life, right? I was in church. This is like, I forgot when this came out, how old we were or whatever, but I remember being at church one Sunday.
We're below Bluetooth age.
Yeah, below Bluetooth
This is
status.
pre-Bluetooth.
Pre-Bluetooth age.
What's funny is that everybody wears Bluetooth now. They got the headphones with the speakers, so you kind of wearing Bluetooth anyway. But them old big ones, it's like wearing a
Them surfboards?
Yeah, it looked like a car from the 50s. You know what I'm saying? Like on your fucking ear. But anyway, so I'm at church and we in this we in the youth, the little youth center or whatever, right? We downstairs. They put us in the basement, and we downstairs, and you know we were chilling. A bunch of us kids, we just chilling down there. And I remember writing in my notebook, and I remember putting what these bitches want. I remember singing it, listening to it, and I wrote it on nigga for life, and I put that's NFL. Oh, I wonder, and I'm just writing it. I'm like NFL nigga for life. And I remember putting that together, and one of the like youth pastors came over and saw this. Why you saying this? And he snatched the notebook. He was like, why you saying you a nigga for life? This ain't you.
This ain't you.
He was coming at me. He was like, y'all mind. You got to change your mindset. And I was like, I was just writing lyrics to the song. And I figured
ain't
it had
you.
nothing to do with my state of mind of thinking of nothing. But he was just like, that nigga for life, that's the wrong mindset. I'll never forget that shit, man.
But I think the funniest part about
He
it is
probably
like,
got Bluetooth on right now.
he definitely got
If you
definitely
call
got-
him, he gon' what's
definitely got
up? What's
Bluetooth.
up, Manny?
the funniest thing is like in those lyrics, he sung it so melodic, you know what I'm saying? And then what really made it funny is he said this one thing you gotta know.
Yeah. There's one thing you got to know.
And there's so many other things you can know about him.
Right.
But one thing that you got to know is I'm gonna be a nigga for life.
So
Now
you
the
was singing
question
it. He
is,
said,
what
I
is
heard
nigga
you been
to him?
calling my name.
Yeah.
Saying I'm strong. One thing you gotta know, I'm gonna be a nigga for life. Yeah. And not only that, the whole video he was running in
I
place.
remember
He was running in place. And remember, he was on front of the car doing it too. Knowing they wasn't in New York, they was on some studio set.
Yeah, that studio said that's exactly
That
what it
nigga was popping with that run.
But it's an amazing song. Even down to the lyrics,
The production,
the production was
everything
great.
is amazing.
It's an amazing song. But that part right there, I laugh every time.
This nigga put every black woman's name in the 90s in that song.
Look, like, hey,
In a verse. That was the whole verse.
That was a whole verse. That was a whole verse.
like, I don't want to hear from you if you was named. If your name was named,
Yeah,
I don't want to
you're
hear
done.
from you.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
done
yeah.
out here.
The people who are listening to this podcast right now, when you hit us with the fan questions or even in the comments, if you're one of the names in a DMX song where these bitches want what these bitches want from a nigga, comment your name. We want to know your name. If you're a Brenda, if you're a Letitia, a Linda, a Felicia, a Dawn, LaShawn, a Inez, and Delisha, whoever it is.
3 Kims.
3 Kims. That's a lot of Kims.
Yeah.
Kim. I'm
Any way
sure
you
we
wanna
got a
spell
fan
it.
named Kim out there.
KIMKYM.
How do you feel about this?
If your last name is Kim, that counts too. If you're Asian, the Kim, whatever.
You want a funny fact?
What's up?
So Nokio produced this track. Him and Swiss Beats. Nokio from Drew Hill.
Wow.
Nokio from Drew Hill produced this beat.
Well,
Well,
it was
hopefully he
great.
got paid for life.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga got paid for life.
Nigga got paid for life.
Nigga got paid. That's hilarious.
He can buy all the Bluetooth he want out there. But speaking of NFL,
Yes.
so the Redskins officially changed their name for now to the Washington Football Team.
It's
Yeah.
a placeholder.
And the first thing I thought about when I heard that, I'm like, what league are they playing for? The Boys and Girls Club?
That's what it do sound like.
The
that.
YMCA? I'm like, this
The
trash
Washington
ass
Football
name.
Team.
It sounds like one of them church leagues.
I mean,
You know when they
it's
try
a-
to keep kids out of trouble.
I personally would have loved club better.
Washington
even though it sound
Football
like
Club?
the Washington
sound like a
Football
soccer
Club.
team.
Yeah, but
And
they
y'all
say
not
something-
good enough to take
But I
that.
like that. I like watch. But It's just for this year. I mean, it's just they just naming it. Just call it that until. And the reason why they doing it too is because they already have a bunch of merchandise that's already saying that. That don't have it. It says Washington football or something like that. So they probably trying to save money and skim off the top or whatever fucking shit they doing.
That name
right
trash
now.
for a
I
trash
can't
team.
stand this owner, man.
It's just
all my heart.
He's just not it.
He's never been it. He won't be it, and he just needs to get the fuck out the way if he's not gonna sell the
let
team.
him stay. Let him stay.
Washington
Let him
football
keep
team.
tanking this team. That's what we
But
want.
what if like, because I can't, like, if y'all was to win a Super Bowl,
I know
he gonna say that.
Go ahead.
Wrong.
We got three of them.
Let's have a realistic conversation.
We got three
Come on,
of
let's
them.
have a conversation.
Let's have a realistic
We got three of them.
conversation.
So what you talking
No, I'm
about?
saying if. He said now.
yeah,
So
exactly.
now. So let's
Okay.
have a realistic conversation. Switch the team. Like, pretend it's another team. Like,
If y'all was to win the Super
go
Bowl,
ahead.
come on, man.
I don't think it's just not gonna have a good ring. The Super Bowl champs, the Washington football team.
You ain't got to answer that because that ain't gonna happen. So
If
you
they
gotta
win
feel
the
it.
Super Bowl,
It doesn't matter the name.
I don't get. They could call the
Would
team.
you still feel the same though?
Poo Poo Machu.
Poo Poo Machu.
The Washington Poo Poo Machus won the Super
Okay.
Bowl.
I
I'm
would-
right there with a Poo Poo Machu
I would
jersey.
rock with the Washington
Give me-
Poo Poo Machu.
Give me a Poo Poo Machu jersey, and I'm cool with it. Why is this going to sleep right now?
Sorry about that, guys. Had a quick little problem in the video, but we back talking about the Poo Poo Machus. So yeah, if the Poo Poo Machu, as long as the organization wins, you fine.
Yeah. I'm good. I don't
You
care
fine,
what
okay.
they call it. To be honest with you, I just
Okay.
want to win, and I want.
I just want
right.
to feel like if you've been a Redskin for so long and then you win it without being a
I
Redskin.
never cared for the name
Okay,
like
you
that.
never-
I
okay,
never
okay.
cared. Like I didn't care. When I was a kid, I wondered why are we called the Redskins.
Yeah.
I never understood that. Like, okay, we can named after your skin color, like or Native American. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't care. Like I just rooted for it. I'm just going for whatever team is in that area, in that city. I'm going for. I'm rooting for that city. Right
Two
there.
things.
Yeah.
One, that's one of the biggest hypothetical questions you ever posed on this podcast.
And Cowboys is it?
Two.
What if we ask for Cowboys?
Two,
Yeah.
y'all
Yeah.
should have
skip
just
over that
named
question.
the Future since y'all always say he looked like the Redskin logo.
That's funny.
Put him on the helmet.
Washington Future.
That
Washington
would have
Futures.
forever.
Or
That logo
Nayvadius,
forever
the
looked like
Washington
him.
Nayvadiuses.
Yeah, the
Nayvadiuses.
The Nayvadiuses.
Put him on the
The
side.
native
The
Nayvadiuses.
native Nayvadiuses.
the
There you go.
native Nayvadiuses.
That's the new team for Washington.
Yeah.
That's
The native Nayvadiuses.
Nayvadiuses.
That's
Change
a-
the Redskins logo. Just make them a little darker, and that's Future right
That's
there.
a podcast title
Yeah,
option.
the
native
Nayvadiuses.
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 Yeah, I like that.
That's great.
What's some of the sound effects
You
they
got
have in the
Future as the
stadium?
mascot. You see it?
Everybody come out the tunnel.
Future ain't gonna show up.
Now that's a nigga for life team right there.
That's definitely
A nigga for life team. You go by the.
Nayvadiuses. No.
All the
This
cheer-
nigga
look,
got a
look.
bandana.
All the cheerleaders, his baby mamas. He got enough of them to fill out cheerleader squad.
Yeah, I'll root for that. Come on.
We putting that
gonna be a couple-
vote in. The native Nayvadiuses. We putting that
Yo,
vote in right now.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. So Tyson
Oh no.
versus Roy Jones Jr.
Jesus.
First, my two favorite boxers of all time.
Yeah.
Both of them are my favorite. So it's weird to see, but they in two different weight classes. Even though I think one time he got
Roy
up
fought
the
heavyweight.
yeah he went up there, but that ain't his real weight.
And I'm sure Mike Tyson ain't that huge as he
But
once
it's still
was.
Mike Tyson. This is Mike
This
Tyson.
is Mike Tyson.
Oh, it is Mike
So
Tyson,
the
but-
match is set. So they said the match is set for September 12th. Mike Tyson's 54, who last fought in 2005, has agreed to fight Roy Jones Jr. in an exhibition match. So yeah, they're gonna fight at the Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. It will be pay-per-view, of course. Tyson
that's gonna make so much
Tyson
money.
is 50-6. His record is 50-6. He last fought 15 years ago, and then Tyson said it's because I can do it, and I believe other people believe they can do it too. Tyson said, just because we're 54 doesn't mean that we have to start a new career or our lives totally over. Not when you feel as beautiful as I do, and I'm sure that other people feel the same way. I never took that many punches. After the last fight I had, I left and I lived my life, and I've been through some experiences, and now I'm back here. I feel like I took better care of my body and my state of mind than most fighters before me that retired and came back. Jones is 66-9.
I thought you said he's 66. Like, wait,
Yeah,
God,
no. Roy
way.
Jones his record is 66-9,
Okay.
and he said he was considered the most brilliant boxer in sport, winning titles at middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight. He had a sublime mix of speed, technique, and ring intelligence.
He's one of the only boxers to do that, right?
I
Winning all like
think
3.
So
He was so exciting to watch.
was
That's when
amazing.
I was into boxing heavy.
last month they said he
sad.
expressed interest in a possible bout with Tyson. He said, "I've been trying to enjoy retirement, but people don't seem to want to let me retire. They keep calling me, telling me that Mike wants to come back and that you'd be a great opponent for Mike. We always wanted to
must
see
have
it,
forgot.
but I would have preferred it back then. Tyson is a hell of a specimen still a problem to deal with. But at the same time, life is life. You only live once. You want to know what it's like? You go in there and you see. You still got to see it. So
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be one of the biggest sporting events of this
Yeah,
year.
that's-
Nigga, I'm trying to. I gotta watch that.
It was good to see
yeah.
them. See them all. They're still alive
yeah, I mean,
because they're about to die in this ring.
yeah, I don't know because
I don't see any good outcome of this. To be honest with you,
you talking about
Like,
sore and all types.
I'm just
of
saying
body.
if they hit each, they're not wearing. You know they're not
Yeah.
wearing face protection either.
yeah,
They're boxers,
They're
no.
boxing, yeah.
But these are 50-plus-year-old men,
Big
man.
niggas.
Like, and they already been through a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned, but you know they warriors, man.
I'd be
You
scared.
can't ever stop.
I ain't
a
gonna lie. I'd be
warrior.
scared if I was Roy to catch one of them hits, cause like you won't know until you know. Like you've always seen it,
Yeah.
but you don't know what that power feel like until you feel that first blow. Oh,
And we've
man.
seen him
You
like
gotta watch out for Roy too, because
Yeah,
his
for sure,
last
for
his
sure.
last fight was 2018.
Yeah,
yeah.
Mike Tyson's last fight was
2005.
2005.
he gonna have to use.
So-
he gonna have to keep him at bay. Like
Roy?
don't let him get into you. Yeah, you gotta.
Because
hit
Roy's
him
gonna
on-
have more. I feel like Roy's gonna have more energy. He's gonna be probably faster. You know,
that was
he's-
his. You
exactly.
Know, he
He's
known
gonna-
for
so
that
I feel
speed.
like Mike Tyson, unless he comes in the first 2-3 rounds with some like I don't know, man.
One of the best, like, I don't know if they really do this. Maybe they do because it was on, you know, they train like real boxers. And so
Yeah.
in Creed 2, when Michael B. Jordan was having this big training scene, it was one exercise where he had to stand face up with Buddy and 1 foot in the tire. And he couldn't move out of the tire, so he had, everything was.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I feel like that's one of the best things because it causes. Because you know a lot of niggas run, but if you not used to and you right in that close vicinity and
Right,
can
you
and
just
can
gotta
fight,
really
like you
try
just
to
gotta really move. I was like that
dodge
shit.
and
I
move,
know
dodge.
that shit come in handy.
Yeah.
But I feel like I feel like you one wrong hit, one anything. I'm just like I don't know. I said the same thing
he
when I
still
first.
got that power.
Oh
boy.
yeah. He still got that power. And do you think it's
And he not slow either. He quick too.
yeah.
It is maybe not as quick as Roy Jones, but Mike Tyson got some
Yeah,
quickness too.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned, man. These are senior citizens.
These are seniors.
We need to, I mean, I don't know.
Wait, senior citizen 65 and up, or is it 50 and up? I think it's
60's the new 50.
60
I
the
mean,
new-
I don't know.
60 the new 50.
Oh,
That's
50 the
funny.
new 60.
Yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be an interesting fight, but like Cam said, it's gonna make a lot of money. That's definitely gonna
I gotta
make-
watch it. I
make
got
a lot
to
of
watch
Yeah,
it.
definitely. Everybody's gonna be tuning into that, especially sports. I mean, have y'all been watching baseball?
I've been watching basketball.
Wait,
Yeah,
baseball's on?
yeah, but baseball's back on.
I definitely.
I don't
would.
watch it when it wasn't
Yeah.
I didn't watch it
COVID,
either.
so no.
but I just see some highlights. I mean, it just looks weird. They got fake fans in the
They got
stands.
fake fans.
And, yeah, I think at least one.
just
of
like
them did
NBA,
that.
they be having the boards. Sometimes you see fans, some you just hear.
I
it.
like the boards in the NBA, and at first I thought it was like flags or something holding them, but it's actual screens, right?
I'm not gonna
believe
lie.
so.
I watched some highlights from one of the when LeBron did the preseason match they did. I was like, I don't like this. Really? I was like, it didn't feel.
Did they pump in sound with that too? And that,
Yeah, they did pump
I don't
in
know.
sound.
It
But
worked
here's
to
the
me.
thing: it's more of a scrimmage, so they ain't
going
they
all-
like he only played first half.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
ain't going all out. So when they get more competitive,
Yeah, it might be
you gonna
better.
be back in it. You ain't gonna realize how much you missed it until that first real game. come on
Wait.
and
It's
shit.
more of a scrimmage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was like,
this the
they,
season?
they're
It's like
getting
a
them
pre-
acclimated.
yeah.
It's like a little couple games before it.
Almost like a
Okay, so
back
these
into it.
the games don't count.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
well, I don't know.
I don't
It
think
may
they count.
count, but like way Lakers are doing it, like LeBron and them play first half only.
yeah.
So
I don't think
Probably
these
trying to keep
count.
them
I feel like
fresh.
these
Yeah.
count. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think it
I
all
don't know.
counts. But football we still waiting to see.
I just
know
don't
what's
see
gonna-
how it's gonna work.
Yeah, I just don't see how.
All those people, and then
That's
they
a
said
lot.
the fans. You said fans gonna be able to come with masks.
Wait,
No, I think they requiring it. I could be wrong, but I think they're requiring you to come with masks.
Well,
to
that's what I'm
this game.
saying. Even the crowds, like that's gonna be an issue. Like I just don't see.
Yeah.
I want it to work because y'all know how much I love football, but I just can't see it with. You got to go through training camp with what 90 something people, cut it down to 53, all the staff. Like you got to travel. Like I just don't see how someone ain't gonna catch it.
Yeah.
And if one person catch it, that's it.
That's
you can't
it.
play that team.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm reading a lot of articles now that are like, I don't know if it's fear mongering, but people are saying like, there's a kid that died from it, this black little girl from coronavirus, and then they're saying that some infants are being born with it now, and like, so we still don't know,
We don't know
and we
this.
putting all this effort into getting crowds of people back in places, and I'm
To
just
play
like,
football.
I don't know, B. I don't know. I don't know.
It's still new. I don't think people realize how new this is. Still,
It's just this
Yeah.
is we know nothing.
Yeah, we don't
we
know.
don't know. Like
We
they
don't
don't
know
have
anything.
anything. They don't have any cure. Everybody's guessing about what to do. But the only thing we can at least do is put on masks and just try to stay
Yeah, I
home.
mean,
but
Did you see Lil
You know.
Boosie party?
yo, that's what I meant
Lil
to talk
Boosie had a
about.
party?
He
That's
had
what I
a
meant to
party
talk
in his
about.
backyard.
Is it better than
it's
Arizona?
It's an annual pool party.
is it
no.
busting nuts?
No,
What's
no.
it called?
It wasn't better Arizona from what I seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we only seen
only seen
one
the
clip.
outside.
But it's just the ignorance of it.
Rome, stop me right
no,
No.
no. Like it's
Oh, it's a pool party.
yeah, no, and it's a bunch of people.
Turn
out
up.
there. Like look how many
Turn
look at that
up.
shit.
This in his backyard, they
wild.
say.
Jesus.
So I'm gonna
man.
bring all these people. Like,
God
is partying
damn, look at
that
that house.
serious? Partying's that serious?
Ain't nobody got no mask on. That shit look
We
crazy.
need to move to Louisiana.
No, we don't.
Not for the
I
party,
seen
but
this
for
one
the
girl.
real estate.
She posted. She said she was at a pool party. She said posting with her mask on because she said because Corona's still out here. Then why you out
Yeah,
there?
go home.
It don't make no
Why you out there if you know Corona's still out
Because
here?
I still got turn up. Turn
But
up.
she didn't look like she was turning up that much.
Turn up.
All her shots, she was just sitting there by herself.
Turn up.
Yeah, nah.
I don't
It's not-
get it,
yeah,
man.
Not for me.
Turn up.
Speaking of somebody
each his
turning
own.
up,
Turn up.
somebody turned up the heat on this woman. So, for those of you,
It was her.
Yeah. For those of you that didn't, this clip went viral.
Oh, I
Joe
seen
Rogan
this.
posted
I
everything.
seen it.
This woman, I can get her name. So her name is. Let me go back.
It's just not worth it.
It's just not.
It's
so
just not worth it.
basically,
Revenge is a bitch
a
sometimes
Michigan
to
woman
you.
who poured gas inside a Jeep, it lit it on fire, caused an explosion that threw her into a. It's like a skit.
It did. I was like, what
it's,
the fuck?
It's like some shit you write and they were like, all right, action, you just blow
Yeah,
up.
like they had one of those strings
Yeah.
for production and tied her and just pull her
Duh.
out that.
So I don't. This woman's name. I mean, I guess it really doesn't even matter her name. She was tripping. Basically, I think her last name was Parham.
Let me see
She's
what she
26. Well, you can see the burnt marks around her.
Damn, it really did burn her.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. She caught that. She caught that for sure.
God, just because this nigga getting some
So
other dick.
my thing is, I
mean,
want to
and
know
the other
I want to know the
dick.
root
Some other-
of the like. What was the root of her doing that? It had to be.
You know this nigga fucking somebody else.
You don't know that.
You don't
we
know
always
that.
assume
We
that.
assume that.
Why can't she just be crazy?
Or flirting with somebody else or something. I mean, she is crazy.
But yeah,
no
but
matter what he does, blowing up the nigga's car
Yeah, no, that's
is
wild.
probably not the way to handle
But
it.
here's the thing. What she did, if you gonna blow up a car, you gotta like research blowing up stuff. You can't pour gas and then use the long lighter to have your whole hand in there. You gotta stand back with a match light or one of them. You know, you see in the movie they flick the thing, light it,
Yep.
throw it in there. Something. She all in the window with it, and that shit went.
She don't understand how
off.
dangerous. First of all, you're supposed to leave a little trail of gasoline.
Yeah, you can do that
farther
too.
enough to where you could drop a little match and it go over there. But the amount of damage,
And look,
you would probably really explode
and the
that. Because
thing is-
I don't know if the engine blew up. And the
Something-
gas tank is right there.
I think what it was, one, the gas things, and two, I think she dumped a lot of gas. I think she don't know how much she really dumped. Like she dumped
Of
a
course
lot
she
in there.
didn't. Of
And
course
and
she
here's
didn't.
the thing, as
she
the
doesn't know
dude,
nothing.
Yeah.
I'm definitely pressing charge.
Oh,
You done blew up my
absolutely.
car, and I'm gonna tell the police, go over there because you gonna see her face on fire.
Yeah.
I mean her face burnt. Go
His
over
face
there.
is burnt. I don't.
But here, go ahead.
I'm about to say I'm gonna be happy the video went viral because you're stupid. I'm like, you're dumb for this.
God bless
And
her.
here's
man.
the
Hopefully let her
thing.
get better, man.
This is what I was thinking about. Like when she go in jail, she either gonna be fighting because there's gonna be so many people making fun of her because you know they got phones in jail.
They definitely
So
got
they
phones,
seen
yeah.
it. But then imagine if it was some smart ass.
Pull it out their ass. The phones.
Probably, or they cooch.
Oh, they cooch.
Imagine some smart ass cellmate be like, yeah, and then I was in a situation that kind of blew up in my face. Oh, my bad. You gotta fight him.
Oh, my fault. And the thing is, she got up. It hit her. She flew back. Boom. And I think she was in such shock. She just got up. And,
she crawled off first, and then she was like, oh, I gotta get the evidence.
I don't think she know.
The way she ran off was hilarious.
It probably felt like somebody punched her. Like she don't know what happened. That's boom.
Like you ever
she
open
knew
the
what
oven
happened.
and it's super hot. You're like, oh,
That's
shit.
one of those moments. As soon as that happened, boop, boop, I fucked up.
Oh yeah.
I fucked up. Let me get the fuck out of here.
One of the best jokes, well crafted jokes. I've seen them have. They was like this preacher was like, God don't need no matches. And boom, boom, and they was blowing all type of shit. Phenomenal joke I seen written. Nigga said she went in waiting to exhale. Now she's struggling to inhale. I said, this is phenomenal. This is a phenomenal joke. This is a phenomenal joke. But y'all stop. Listen, ladies or men, whoever is going through relational stuff, it's just not worth it, man. It's a lot of. It's just not. Try to just move on. Like, it's so many other things you can do in life. You don't need to be damaging property. Because in the long run, you're gonna be sitting in jail. Like I didn't need to do that. I just really didn't need to do that.
Well, let me also bring up. Remember the video I showed you of another video went viral of a gay man fighting a supposedly straight man. So the straight man, I think, was at work working at Ann's, one of the pretzel places in the mall.
Oh, the pretzel giant.
And they just arguing back and forth. Next thing you see them both squaring up. So the straight man kind of heavy set. So he rushing and they fighting. Boom, get knocked down.
Yeah.
Like in a terrible position.
The straight guy.
Yes.
Yep.
I just want to say this. Gay men are still men.
Still men.
Like, don't go in there thinking like they soft or they weak. These are still men. They will beat your ass.
Yeah.
Like, and if you get your ass beat, that's it for you. Your tough talk done. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear no more tough.
And what made it bad? He called him twice. He bop, hit him with the one, and then boom, he got better. Bop. Oh, all right.
Here's the thing: it's no win. It's no win for you if you beat them up. Everyone gonna say you fought a gay man. If you get beat up, they really gonna go in on you.
Just stop.
But stop.
But stop underestimating these gay men. These are still men. They will beat your ass.
That's why I said one of the wildest tweets I ever seen was this gay dude. I guess somebody said something smart to him. He said, nigga, I'm 6'5", 240. I'll beat your ass and fuck you. I said, oh my goodness. That is wild.
You know what's funny about that? This the comedian in me and the rhymer in me. I would have liked it if it rhymed better. If he would say, I'll beat your ass and eat your ass, it would have been better to me. That would have been hilarious. But imagine getting knocked down. You wake up to him eating your ass.
Oh my God. I'm like, yo, bro. Come on, man. You already beat me up. Come on, man. You gonna take my ass too?
Damn,
I'm asleep.
Fucking.
I'm like, come on,
Just
man.
stop underestimating them dudes. They are still men at the end of the day. Like they'll beat your ass.
That's why I disagree. I mean, I think it's terrible when I feel like people treat gay men fighting women differently. And it shouldn't be different.
It shouldn't be different.
Because they still men.
They still men. They
Like,
shouldn't be able to fighting women.
Yeah,
No.
just because you gay doesn't make it like an equal playing field.
Yeah.
Because
you gonna square up, you gonna hit that same power, and it's gonna like, hold on.
you still might say yes, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
But you too strong. You got too much
strong
muscle.
in there. But yeah, that just stop destroying property. Please, if you gonna blow up something, just throw a match or something. Like you don't need to
Use limited amount of gas.
Yeah.
It'll catch. It'll burn.
You don't need to blow.
Or use what they call it, the what is it? With the little in the bottle with the
the little
they call that shit again. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The bottle on fire.
Yeah.
Do that shit.
Mazel cocktail, something.
Is it Mazel Tov or something?
No, not Mazel Tov. It's,
something like that. I don't know why I'm forgetting. I know this.
Thank goodness she's all right because that could have went another way.
Yeah.
That could have went a whole nother way.
Yeah,
so
that would have sucked if she died.
Yeah, so she's just very glad she's okay. She'll never ever listen to Hot Boys or fireman or anything like that. She
Jeez,
done.
man, it's done.
She done with that.
We on fire.
You think she can listen to Weeknd song? Can't feel my face.
I can't
No,
feel my
that's it.
face,
It's-
but I'm-
Okay.
Anything that's triggering those type of memories. You know, she can't ever.
How
go.
long is she in jail for now? Is she going to jail?
She on like
jail.
a $20,000 bail or something. She got to go to court in August or September. You gonna?
So she ain't gonna see the Tyson fight?
No, she ain't gonna see the Tyson fight.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry.
She really fucked up
Yeah,
now.
she fucked up.
Should have did it after the Tyson fight.
I forgot, man.
TV docs.
TV docs. The only
Man.
one I seen out the ones we were talking about was the New York versus the Mob.
Yes.
Which
Man,
is-
that's been good. I
that's
haven't
good.
finished it yet,
That's
but
good.
it's been really
I am fascinated by the mob. If there's anything with the mob, I'm watching it. And that shit was beautifully shot. That's my biggest takeaway from it. Like, I knew this story already.
Yeah.
But the takeaway from it was how they shot it, how they went back in time and used all the old equipment. Like, I never seen them use the car like that, the confessional. Like, it was
The
great.
thing is, like, when it comes, I was talking to my dad about the Mob the other day. It's like that's one just group of people that those are real gangsters. Like, you know, some people out here claiming gangster. Like,
Yeah.
cool. No, they chop bodies up. They do it like it's a whole different thing without remorse, they don't care, and it's calculated.
But they move like business.
And they move
man.
like business,
The thing
yeah.
is, like, this is a big boy game. Like,
Yeah.
they don't go out there. Most of the time, you got it. They don't touch nothing. Like the bosses, you don't even get the contact with them. They got a structure like a Fortune 500 company. Like, they was touching millions. Like, they controlled every union in New York. And they was touching millions. Like,
And if like I think one of the guys was talking about, he was like, boss always tells, you know, when you get questioned by or you see the police, he was like, we smile at them, wave at them, because he said, and it makes the police even more mad because we doing it in front of you. Like, there's nothing you can do about it.
this how sophisticated it was. Like, Fat Tony, he was the ahead. At least they thought he was. He wasn't.
He was.
He had a boss above him that never showed himself. We don't even know who that boss is.
And even
That's how sophisticated that
like
shit
even
was.
like the undercover people that got to go in and like Buddy had to go in, you know, you got to tap the phone and all. It's like
yeah.
you got to
The
be
car.
careful because one slip up, one is a wrap for you.
Only thing that could possibly save you is say, I'm a cop. Because they don't usually want to kill
Yeah,
cops, you
yeah.
know. 'cause
Yeah, if you
that's
say
gonna bring
you're
a lot
an
of
FBI
heat.
agent, that'll bring
I'm
you a lot of-
FBI. I'm FBI.
But it'll just
Maybe.
ruin. They'll know, like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, a lot of shit. But you know, one thing that comes to mind is that it's so funny just how like seeing these guys out and talking about it now and all this.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still out or if that was just like some of them in suits and seem like life is good, while black people going to jail for some weed
For some weed.
for years and years on end.
Well, you know,
It's kind of
honestly, a lot of ones that
weird
be
to
out
see.
are the ones who snitched and got witness protection or got their sentence reduced because they wanted the bigger players.
don't matter to me.
I'm just saying, that's why they out.
These, most of these motherfuckers, honestly, are psychopaths.
Yeah.
And even the dude said on the doc, like, these are psychopaths.
Yeah.
To be able to roam around, the fact that you could praise something like that, right? You could praise, the way they did it, like businessmen, the way they move, yet they're chopping up bodies over here. That's a psychopath.
That's definitely
That's a psychopath.
'Cause they don't even
and
think-
they're a group of them. They all and they do it all for one thing: money and power.
And they don't even like. Buddy was saying, he was like, I come and ask you once for so and so. He said, I ask you again. He said, I'm coming with the bat and I'm beating your head. It's not even. They don't even think. It's not even a thought.
Yeah,
Like, they don't even
psychopath.
think about it.
So when I hear people bring up like, and nowadays, just relating it to now, black on black crime and all these things, like these motherfuckers, like they talk about Chicago and all this.
Yeah.
First of all, Chicago's been crime ridden since the 30s. And it
Al
was
Capone
more
and the
Italians and Al Capone
Prohibition.
and all that. And all of a sudden, in this pocket of history, it's still bad. But it just happens to be with black people because they're the served people in those communities and neighborhoods. So it's just funny to see that how like we're looking at this mob thing, praising it kind of now. It is kind of praising it.
No.
I know they taking it down, and I haven't seen the whole thing yet. I'm still watching it, but it kind of has, even though they're showing that it was something to be brought down, it has this like romanticized element to it that like they were.
But I
these
think
were
it's more
amazing men
because
type of
how
thing.
crazy it was. Like, for them to actually tap into everything they did. Like, they had control of all of New
Their
York.
resources were
Like, their
crazy.
power was, if they wanted to shut down shit, they would shut it down. Like, that's why you, like, blown away that they could have used these skills to really build business, but they did it for evil. And the way they moved for so long and how they were moving. So like when you dive into that, like you've never seen a criminal organization like this. So that's why it's so fascinating. But they were hell bent on stopping them.
They were terrible.
And most of the people that was doing it were Italian. So they didn't like what they did to the Italian neighborhoods or how they treated their
They
families.
were shaking down Italian citizens. Italian American citizens. So
like, because I thought about that at the end, which is funny. I like, if this was a black organization, we may have thought like,
Bombs.
this is
Bombs.
this is racism. They trying to break this up, but it's like they took them niggas down the same. They were just upset about what they were doing. They were Italians and they did it.
Yeah, man.
Because if they didn't do it, they may still be running shit.
Honestly.
Like, nobody like them old mob people. They never got caught like that. They was always getting off.
I don't think they completely wiped out, man.
Yeah, but it's not as
even when
strong
you look,
as it was.
Yeah, but even when you look at New York's, because they, the unions, right?
Mm-hmm.
That police union, you can't tell me that didn't look mighty mob like.
Mm-hmm.
The police. I don't know if not the commissioner, but the head of the union, whatever. Remember they gave that speech.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about
that went viral?
Yeah, the one I posted on our page.
That one. Like that. I feel like could have strong ties still to the Italian mob. Absolutely.
They just not as powerful as they were.
Maybe
like,
not as
back
powerful.
then.
Maybe not. But they're all just like offspring of these people.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, y'all need to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
They bring those same tactics to the police
And that
force.
same
You know
mentality.
what I'm saying? Like that same mentality and shit. So, good riddance. Fuck 'em.
So you told us about this, but I just was like looking it up.
Oh, one show real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. What's the other show you
There's
got?
another show that just came out after a good book I read called Brave New World. Have y'all ever read that? It's like it kind of came out in the book you probably might have read in middle school or something. But it's basically a futuristic show. It's on Peacock. Y'all know
NBC.
the NBC giant.
yeah.
I think it's a collaboration maybe with Showtime or something too. But it's called Brave New World. It's about a post-apocalyptic future.
Post-apocalyptic.
But it's like London is like the a utopia, right? But in this utopia, everybody takes drugs, and these drugs have no effect. They have a positive effect on you, right? They make you happy if you feel sad, if
Like
you feel,
equilibrium.
kinda. But instead of no emotion, it's like you just feel good all the time.
Mm-hmm.
There's no monogamy. It's illegal. There's no privacy. That's illegal. There's no and there's pretty much no death. I mean, you die from old age, but there's no sickness or viruses or anything. On the other side of the world, in America, pretty much is, I guess, blown to shit. And they called California the savage lands. Okay? And people from London fly to California, but they have to go into space first and then land in California. Because I guess there's so much nuclear debris, you can't even fly over the country like that. So, but basically, it's very interesting to watch because it has the dude who played Han Solo, the new one. Like he's in it.
I'm checking all the episodes there.
All the episodes. I think you get the first. If you get on Peacock, you could download Peacock for free and watch the 2 episodes for free. And I think they got a 1-week trial you can watch for free. So, but you can find it anywhere probably.
That's cool. And what's it called? Brave.
It's called Brave New World.
Brave New World.
I'm struggling to find more things to talk about, but it's really good. I'll check it out if I y'all. But yeah.
Sounds good.
What else outside of that?
We watched Outcry.
Outcry. That was really good.
That's shit
another
emotional, dog.
It
That
was
shit
another
emotional,
documentary
man.
about a football player that gets accused of child molestation.
Whew, man.
And he's a high school about to go to the league. He was the most popular
Go to
football,
college.
go to college.
Full
excuse me.
ride, yeah.
Full ride and everything. He was very talented. And like weeks or months before he's supposed to graduate, I don't know how long it was, he gets accused of this.
And
After he already signed to the college.
what made me sad about that, I'm like, this dude could have possibly been drafted by the Washington football team with the #1 pick.
You're an asshole.
Or the native Nayvadiuses.
The
Native
Nayvadiuses with the #1 pick.
Damn. But that's stuff like that is so scary, man. Me and Cam was just talking about that before the podcast. It's stuff, anything when you are accused of something and It's just scary, especially as a black man. That shit is scary.
I'm not babysitting
it's like
no
in that
kids.
situation, you had no hope. If you black, no hope.
I'm not babysitting no kids. I'm not being left alone with anybody kids.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
no.
man, that shit.
No.
And the thing is, I think kids are awesome,
I love
man. I love
kids.
my nephews
Yeah.
and my nieces and stuff.
It's
But
too
it's
much.
even at a point where, like, I don't know if I feel that comfortable just being alone with anybody's kids.
Yeah,
With anybody's kids. Like, I was telling him one time, me and my girl went to go visit some of her family, and they're one of her brother's daughters.
Her niece.
Her niece, yeah. Pretty much, she likes when I come around and stuff. She's always, hey, Manny, all this little stuff. She's probably like 4 or 5 years old. But we were walking in the park one day, and I'm constantly, because she wanted to walk next to me, I'm constantly looking back at her parents. Hey, she'll be like, let's run up here. I'll be like, okay, let's wait for your parents to walk. I'll be like, let's wait for them to be close behind us, because you just never know with these things. People go crazy over their kids, and it's rightly so. It's their kids, but you just gotta be, because there's one girl on there. So not to spoil it, but the guy's kind of. It's thought that he's falsely accused. So one girl on there would not stop saying, believe the kids. Believe the
She
kids
was
at
making
all,
me
no
mad.
matter what, believe the kids.
They
It's
even
like,
asked
yo.
her. Remember they asked, they said, if it comes back with evidence that, it show he was innocent, she like, I would still believe the kids. I was
You
like,
can't think like
come
that.
on,
you know
man.
what I'm
You
saying?
can't be that gun hole on
And
it.
I know it's coming from a good place. She wants to believe.
She said she was molested as a child.
Exactly.
That's where it's
It
really
comes
coming
from
from.
a
but-
hurt, a fear, and obviously thought of other people. But that's why we need, evidence. You gotta have evidence. We gotta have facts. We can't just go to assuming things, because that's the biggest killer. You know what I mean?
And it's a lot of people like him in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's the crazy thing about it.
And that's the scariest
cousin in
shit. To
jail.
be innocent. Have you ever told that story?
About my cousin? Nah, that's gonna be a long one. That's gonna be, because it's just wild. It's just so wild. But he's basically in jail for life without parole.
Yeah.
For a situation that he was trying to help, and it was someone else's kid, and it was all bad. Oh, it was trash.
So my heart goes out to people that get falsely accused of
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's a scary thing to go through. But also the victims, obviously, of these horrible things need
about
their
them,
justice
yeah.
as well. So
It's a thin line.
it's a thin line. But some
but
good docs out there.
This Sarah J and Talib Kwali thing.
Did you look it up?
I just looked it up. It said already Talib was just having a bad week on on Twitter, because
Said Twitter reacts to rumors. How you say Talib Kwali
Yeah, Talib
had
Kweli.
sex with porn star Sarah J, which I guess would be cheating on his wife. I don't know if that's just a rumor or
Yeah.
not, or whatever it is, but people went in.
I didn't
with
even see
these
people, but I
memes.
just know that I guess he was already like engaged in a 2-week battle with a black woman he angrily accused of being a colorist. And then his Twitter account got shut down for good. And then this Sarah J thing came up. It says, along with Kwali's suspension or removal of his Twitter account, Kwali's wife, the one he was claiming to defend, seemed to stand apart from the rapper and activist actions, suggesting that it was hateful towards women. So he's just having a week, I guess. But yeah, a lot of people, all these memes. That's memes.
Everybody go look it up, y'all.
They
This
say
just
all
funny
Talib
shit.
Kwali's stupid ass had to do was nothing. Literally nothing. Now we all know you separated, got a kid with a side chick, and fucked Sarah J in a 2-week period. Golly. It's just interesting. But it's like,
I just how does things like this go viral?
Yeah.
This is so
And
funny.
I'm not-
I don't know if there's a tape out or something, but
here's the thing, like, do what you want to do, but I didn't know, I didn't realize he was married and doing all that stuff, so that's when it gets a little different. If he was just a single man that had sex with Sarah J, I mean, that's what you want to
Your
do,
business.
brother.
But remember what we said. If you cheat,
If you
you tripping.
Yeah, you cheat, you tripping.
But if you get caught,
You are slipping.
slipping, man.
it's the age old rule, guys. Like,
he got caught
Slipping.
slipping.
you can't slip.
There was one meme of him. You remember that? Don't be a menace.
Society.
No, not don't be a menace to society. Don't drink juice. In
Oh,
the
yeah.
hood.
Yeah, don't be a menace while drinking your juice,
Juice in the hood. Yeah. So remember that part with that? Remember the what's his name? The Hotep type of nigga, and then that
yeah.
always like the white girl.
Yeah.
They had him. They said it's Talib walking into a party, and they had this nigga with his girl, and then looking at the white girl like, who that? That shit was funny.
Yeah, Sarah J, she been around for a long time.
You could tell in the face.
Yeah, you can tell in the face. She getting that white age.
I was trying to avoid it, man. I was trying to
you
avoid
just know
going
it
in
is
on her
what it
face.
is, man.
Because it's been beat to death. It's been for years people been saying about the way she look ain't the best.
She
But
got
her
to
body's great. I mean,
She
for
gotta eat.
her age,
She
I
gotta
guess.
eat
I don't
better
know
or
what-
something. But she need to take care of it. Like it just look.
Her body always looked younger than her face.
Yeah, definitely.
Always,
Yeah,
right?
no, definitely. She has a 52-year-old face with like
She got Bluetooth face.
39-year-old body.
she got
with a
Bluetooth
35-year-old
She
body.
got Bluetooth face with an AirPod body.
Got you.
Yeah, that's
Got you.
That's what's
Bluetooth face, AirPod body. Jesus, I hope nobody ever calls me that.
you old Bluetooth face AirPod body having ass nigga.
Hey,
Your AirPod body ass in the back.
your pod body.
Your pod body ass in the
Your
back.
two-face ass in the back.
Pod body in the back.
No, that's
Take
funny.
your pod body on the patio.
Pod body on the patio.
Pod body on the patio.
patio.
I'll meet you outside, nigga.
You punk.
You punk. But yeah, that's all we got
Oh,
today,
man.
man. Thank you
Anything
guys for
else?
tuning
What's
in.
that? I feel like there's
That's
something
it.
we missing.
Nah, that's all I had.
Let me tell y'all
Portland's crazy. The most white people in Portland. Why is that the biggest protest zone? I don't get it.
Yeah.
I just want to make one statement before we get out of here. I got Ethiopian food, y'all.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Lucky
excited.
bastard. Nobody called
For
me.
anybody that eats Ethiopian food, just know it's more than likely it's gonna run through you.
And I heard it.
And it this morning after I ate it last night, I got some more. I'm finishing that off today, but this morning it just clicked, just blew.
6 o'clock, 6 in the morning. It's quiet. I'm sitting in the living room and waiting for Mike so we
I
can get
walked
to these
past,
stocks.
we said
He
good
walked by
morning.
me. He walked by me. Didn't say nothing, so I said good morning.
I was rushed to the bathroom. I couldn't think.
And he closed the door, and it's just quiet. And I ain't thinking that I'll hear. I'm like, what the fuck?
Was it a lot too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you can hear.
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
Oh, you
exactly.
heard it coming out the ass. Is one of-
When you've been shitting for over 30 years,
Right.
this by the sound and
Yeah.
the weight of it, you
That's-
know what type of shit it was.
Yeah.
That was like heavy diarrhea,
Heavy.
instant relief.
Instant
Like that's like
relief.
one of them shit. Soon as you sit on the toilet, you ain't even gotta like.
know what it is.
It's just dropping out of you.
It's out of there.
It was a lot of shit. It was a lot of injury
And
in that bottom bowl.
immediately I felt amazing. I just felt amazing, right? Yeah, it's
Okay.
And then this nigga didn't forget to open the window.
I
Like,
thought
come on now.
you said he was gonna forget to wipe. I'm like, God damn.
Only he can answer that.
I just ran off the toilet.
But I know that shit was stank.
Yeah,
The way it sounded.
It was a little tart. It was a little tart. For sure. It was definitely a little tart.
There's a lot of fiber in Ethiopia.
Oh
food,
yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
Hey, when that Kevin Garnett doc, come on, man.
man, I don't know.
Let's look this. We gotta
gotta-
figure. You gotta show
got
him
a
the
doc
trailer.
come out?
I gotta show
No,
him
you
the
gotta show him the
trailer.
trailer. That
Trailer
shit
Trailer look good.
amazing.
I
He's
still
a great
gotta watch
personality.
the what's the other documentary about Stephon Marbury?
Oh, yeah.
I still didn't watch that. That was
I didn't watch that.
It's good. It ain't nothing like I'm crazy
Yeah.
about, but for the reference of what we doing, you definitely
Yeah,
should.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
It was good.
No doubt.
All right, guys. Remember, rate, review, leave comments. YouTube, iTunes, all Spotify, wherever you can leave comments. Share this podcast. Whatever part you find funny, share it, laugh about it, spread it to somebody else. Spread the love. We thank you. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Watch out for some dad jokes.
Watch out for some dad jokes. Peace.